Here we go. The cows are coming home, y'all.
What was that supposed to mean, Nigel?
I'll get to it.
This is a dream match set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. He is the pride and joy of the Isle of Shippey. From Kent, England, weighing 95 kilograms, the NJPW World Television Champion, Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack Sabre Jr.'s New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Championship not on the line tonight, but the reputation as the best technical wrestler on planet Earth is on the line tonight, Nigel.
Certainly in everybody else's mind, but to me, it's only a matter of time before the man who was called the best technical wrestler of the 2010s puts any debate to sleep. Zack Sabre Jr., one best technical wrestler of the year from 2014 to 2020. And consider it's an insult, the man who took it in 2021, his opponent tonight.
You are absolutely right, Nigel. The cows are coming home. The chickens are coming home to roost. I couldn't be any more excited for this. Everybody here in Seattle is standing on their feet for their man. Let's go, Bryan.
Arguably the best in the world.
I mean, what can I say about Bryan Danielson? What hyperbole can I bring to the table that hasn't been said over and over and over again?
The pride and joy of Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 197 pounds, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson, born just a couple hours outside of Seattle, wearing the Seahawks colors.
Yeah, what a desperate ploy to get over with the fans here in Seattle.
Oh, it was cool when Swerve did it, but when Bryan does it, Nigel.
Yes.
I thought that was the idea, Nigel, to get over.
And look at the look on Bryan's face. You know, you see that he's at home in his element, not just because he's in his hometown.
Taking a shortcut here. He's actually the second most famous resident behind Kurt Cobain of Aberdeen, Washington. Only slightly ahead of Yukon Eric.
Jimi Hendrix pretty famous too, man. But I don't know if
Well, I don't know. You got Jimi Hendrix, you got Yukon Eric. Let me think about it.
And you know this, for all I know, Bryan could kick him in the head and knock his teeth out here in the first 10 seconds, and it could be a quick night. But I think we're gonna see one of the most just enthralling, grappling, technical wrestling exchanges you'll ever see, because of that thing you talked about, Nigel. Who is the best technical wrestler in the world? You know, in a way, you're talking about apples and oranges, you know.
How do you
These guys are
determine
both
that?
so great. But I think, you know, it's going to be a pride thing, and who is the best technical wrestler, more so than who's going to try to win the match.
And how do we judge that, John? By winning or losing? I'm thinking, what other criteria do you put into the equation?
I don't know. You got to order the pay-per-view to find out. Luckily, we're getting to see it for free right here in Seattle.
They're
Both men
certainly not
stand
scored
low.
on points.
Nice outside single.
Called this the human game of chess. We are going to watch a masterclass.
Jesus, I'm pumped up. You know, it's interesting. I will say that, you know, on their feet, Bryan is the much more aggressive wrestler, you know, hard kicks and shots and elbows. And on their feet, Bryan would be considered the more aggressive, offensive wrestler. But on the mat, when it comes to grappling exchanges, I would actually say that Zack Sabre Jr. is a more offensively minded wrestler. He attacks in series and chains. You know, he'll start an attack at your ankle that will end up on your wrist. It's a series of 5 or 6, 7 moves. He'll set traps where he has 3 or 4 options. He's always thinking ahead, almost like a football coach calling a play and letting it play out. Whereas Bryan is a more reactive wrestler. He'll let you grab something just so he can wrestle his way out of it on the mat, which I, you know, would think most of this match will be contested on.
Well, let's take a breath for a second there, John. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that's the right arm of Bryan Danielson. There is a steel bolt that's in there, and that makes that point stronger, but it presents a weakness with the wrist where the bone can be pushed against that steel rod. And I guarantee you Zack Sabre Jr. is aware of it.
You're exactly right. I hope that he hasn't thought that far ahead. But yeah, the steel rod goes to about 4 inches below Bryan Danielson's wrist. And that could be used as a fulcrum to break the upper part of the bone, like near the wrist. You know, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if I'm saying it exactly right. But the way you said it was exactly right. The wrist could literally...
Oh, wait a second. Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, the octopus hold. Very popular tonight on the Antonio Inoki tribute, WrestleDream.
And Danielson counters, looking for a Cobra twist of his own, but Zack, nice standing switches by both men.
I think what it's going to come down to is who will be able to impose their will.
Wait, roll up here by Danielson.
For the duration.
We got to remember it only takes 3 seconds to win. That's not much time.
That is true, too. It's by pin or submission. All you have to do is be the better man for 3 seconds. Both these guys know more pinning
Zack looking for the Juji Gatami on the right arm, Nigel. You called it.
Yeah, that's going to be a weak point, certainly. Or is that that's the left arm?
It was the left, yeah.
Indian deathlock. Bryan puts that on so quick. One fluid motion.
But you can see he's shaking away at his arm there. That's the left arm. But it's the right arm that we will look, certainly as this match continues, for Zack Sabre Jr. to start focusing on.
Oh, Zack sweeping out the arm of Danielson as Danielson
is so smart.
Trying to put pressure on.
You know, even if, you know, that's not going to break his arm a little, take the post out of the table like that, you know, that's concerning. And that, you know, that pisses you off. You have a target on your body, and the opponent knows.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh, but Zack.
Great escape.
Tremendous
straight
counter.
Away. Now the full mount from Zack Sabre Jr.
Hand fighting as Zack trying to turn Daniel. Both men flatten out on their stomachs. Their legs intertwined.
I've seen this before, but I don't know what they call it.
Double crab hold from the top row.
Oh, but and now Zack.
The double wrist lock. Got it.
Double wrist lock, but Danielson transitions over Juji Gatami.
Didn't get it. Straight away blocked.
Stalemate here in the early goings.
But who's standing and who's on one knee? What does that say?
Well, Bryan likes to walk on all fours and weird stuff like that.
Not concerned about what he does in his private life.
He's into weird movement stuff, and you know,
on this night,
tantric sexual stuff. He reads a lot of weird stuff.
On this night, where we honor the late great Antonio Inoki, WrestleDream, New Japan Pro Wrestling historian Chris Charlton.
Beautiful Imanari roll.
Drew some parallels to the match between Antonio Inoki and Billy Robinson from December of 1975. It was the match to determine the world's top technician. And it was a match that resulted in a 60-minute time limit draw. It was a match that haunted Antonio Inoki. He felt like he was just a step behind Billy Robinson. But right now, it appears that Danielson is a step behind Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. is backing up his words.
You know, it's like I said earlier, I think, you know, naturally Bryan is the more reactive grappler on the mat, whereas...
he's got one arm free, now two.
He's going to kick the absolute hell. Like,
Danielson escapes Romero special, snaps the ankle over.
Real figured tearing at that ankle.
It's like I said earlier, you know, he could have turned around and kicked the crap out of his leg like I anticipated. But, you know, it's a big, you know, swinging Johnson contest right now. Who is the better technical wrestler? Tit for tat. You put me in the old Romero special, watch this, I'll put you in it too.
Danielson goes back.
Wow.
And now Zack.
The strength, the balance, it all goes together to...
Oh, wait, Zack escapes and controlling the wrist of Danielson.
That's the right hand, the right wrist. That's exactly my point, with the extra pressure from the steel joint.
As now the traditional bow and arrow, but Danielson over into a pinning predicament, not even a one count.
Really nice counter. A quick physical counter.
You know, everything, like I said, Zack Sabre, you know, setting in motion 6 or 7 steps, has options. But Bryan, counters every single one, which then leads to another counter, which then leads to another counter. I mean, you're watching some serious high-level chess here.
What you're seeing is Bryan Danielson moving with his right hand. I've been watching Dragon since he's returned from that arm injury. He hasn't used that right arm. He's always tried to focus his left arm. I think he realizes it's not 100%.
Or is that just nervous energy by Bryan Danielson? I mean, that just coming off of surgery so recently, that steel rod in his arm, I mean, it's got to be in the back of his mind somewhere.
Or is it all a trap? Is it all a mind game? First strike of the match thrown, I believe.
Zack Sabre Jr. connects with the uppercut. Danielson.
Nice little lifter. Pits him off a little bit.
Giving
All
him
good.
some time
Just
to think about it.
Getting loose here. We're getting warm.
No.
And with the left arm, Bryan Danielson tries to come back.
And Zack saying, yeah, not so good.
And this is interesting, too, because I think Bryan has an advantage on the feet. More multifaceted, hits really hard, very mean, very aggressive. Bryan's kind of a secret bully in real life. A lot of the young kids in the locker room
But John,
that.
Bryan Danielson also an orthodox striker, but he's using his left arm instead of his right. And those uppercuts, not quite as effective.
Zack walked through that, yeah.
You heard him say, why don't you use your right arm? He's beckoning Dragon to do it. Oh, and he's biting on it. Oh, he's cost him, yes.
Zack kind of shoulder blocked the arm there.
Big mistake
Put his
from
weight
Dragon.
into it. What I was getting to before, even though, you know, Bryan's known as a
Dust!
striker. Oh, God. That made me feel
JR, this is the turning point of the match, I believe.
We're here. We're at the intersection of win or lose.
Yeah, like I was saying, despite Bryan's viciousness,
Here's some viciousness for you, John. Look at that.
Zack Sabre can hit really hard, and he's put a lot of weight on in the last couple years, a lot of muscle, and he knows how to use that weight. You know, that's a big, long way of saying Zack Sabre actually kicks really goddamn hard.
Swear to God.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's like getting a new weapon in your arsenal.
Yeah, I think adding that extra weight in the last few years
helped it.
really made Zack Sabre a lot more dangerous. You saw earlier, he just shouldered right into that uppercut.
Yeah, a few years ago, Zack Sabre Jr., he wouldn't have that type of physicality to walk through a strike like that from Danielson. But now...
Oh, look at this joint manipulation. Oh, look at that.
Oh, no.
Oh!
That's some joint manipulation right there.
You know, Bryan has been through so much in his life and walked through so much hell inside and outside of the ring and been through so many injuries and so many...
He's been married for 9 years, John. That's a long time.
Yeah, hey.
And here we see it.
Don't I know it?
Oh, look at that. The awkward angle, the torque on the fingers. And just watch this. How'd you like your chicken wings? Snap!
Now
in half.
Zack employing those kicks. Backing Danielson up to the ropes.
Danielson. Oh, wow. Hometown hero.
That was hard.
Seattle has been stunned.
The hammer throw. Danielson reverses. And nice trip.
Beautiful. Amazing dexterity and balance by these guys.
Oh, but he can't use his hand. Can't use his right hand. Can't complete the single leg.
Going into a match with Zack Sabre Jr. with one arm.
Stupidity on my part.
He stops the knees, but JR, we've seen how adaptable Bryan Danielson can be. I'm thinking back to Forbidden Door, his match with Kazuchika Okada. Danielson, with that broken arm, was still able to submit Okada.
He damn sure was, and you can't count this man out. He's resilient. He's rarely the biggest dog in the fight in his whole career.
He certainly proved a lot. I will give him that, and certainly to have an award named after you. He used to be the best technical wrestler in the world. But if you think...
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, that was bad. That did not
want to talk about violent. That was as violent of a dragon screw as I have ever seen.
Tremendous torque applied to the knee of Zack Sabre Jr.
And following up.
Oh, no, Zack steps through and cracks the neck.
Well, you may have hurt himself. While doing so, he may have re-injured himself. Speaking of Zack Sabre.
Let's take another look if we can. There was damage to the knee. As you were talking about, JR, the talk to the knee. First the damage on the dragon screw, but then it came into play later as well.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing they can put you on the shelf for months.
Oh, Danielson carries Saber's momentum up to the ropes. And now,
You don't want to be there, Zack Sabre Jr.
out earlier.
Danielson with Zack down and now employing those kicks to the exposed ribs.
Wow.
Zack Sabre Jr. is covering up his head to protect his head and giving up his legs in his midsection.
Oh, man.
I know nobody wants to hear this, but good grief. What if the referee stopped it because of a defenseless wrestler?
Don't worry, JR. Zack Sabre Jr., he can defend himself. Right now, he's just pausing.
Man, he's been kicked in the ribs, kicked in the legs. Now he's getting elbowed in the side of the head. You know, I said it earlier, Bryan is a bully. He is sadistic.
Oh, wait, Zack.
Oh! At the left arm.
Dragging that left arm down across his own shoulder.
But
Going to
he's focusing
hyperextend
on
the
the
elbow.
right now. Oh, yes!
And now,
Oh, shades of Volk Khan.
Something's got to
UWFA
give.
legend.
Something's got to give in this never land that we are witnessing between two of the best in the entire world.
JR, how many times did you estimate you've seen Bryan Danielson wrestle?
Oh,
Give or take.
hundreds.
Hundreds. You ever seen him give up?
No.
You ever seen him get the crap kicked out of him, though?
Many times.
Yeah. So, you know, we ain't worried. All the way up to the
Way
top.
up there.
avalanche butterfly suplex. Danielson floats over, thinking label lock.
So smooth.
Hell
So
yeah.
effortless.
But Sabre, very savvy counter, knew that the label lock was coming. Now the triangle. Zack. Oh, now transitioning in to the label lock again.
Now you got this clinic going on.
Now, is this how he submitted Okada, am I right?
Yes, it is. As Sabre, though, trying to use his length to get his foot on the bottom rope, maybe. Danielson identifies it, now taking the single leg crab with the arm captured.
That is in tight, but look at the ring awareness of Zack Sabre Jr. Trying to, there it is, he got it,
He turned that single leg crab.
Break that hold, yes.
Almost an Achilles lock. Taking the blade of the wrist into the Achilles tendon of Zack Sabre.
Danielson is hurt, no question about it. The right arm, barely able to do anything.
But it doesn't seem to deter his thinking.
Yeah,
He
man.
thinks like a winner. He applies himself like a winner. That's Bryan Danielson.
Nigel, you know this. You're never at 100% in this game. If you're gonna have any success in wrestling, you gotta learn how to function at 60, 70, 80%, and get the job done.
Danielson creates distance. Zack. Oh, the second one connects. Flush.
Zack went a little glassy out there. The intensity builds, and these shots get harder and harder. We get looser and looser.
The adrenaline flows like a waterfall.
Swear jar, Bryan. Just add it on mine.
Now the wrists of Zack captured. Danielson raining down stomps.
God, this has been a great pay-per-view. I love the physicality.
Aubrey Edwards right there checking on Zack Sabre Jr., seeing if he can continue. Danielson inviting Zack to rise up. Busaiku knee countered. Zack, European clutch.
Whoa.
Oh, no, now.
Oh, my God. And don't let him take it back, Bryan. Oh, no.
Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr. exchanging holds. There's the European clutch. He's got him tight. Two and no.
Man,
I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. Look at these people. Oh, I'm hyped up.
respect and love of the game. It's all on display here tonight.
Bryan's gonna have to dig down. You got one arm, you're in pain. Can you imagine the pain that's radiating through that arm?
Do you hear that response?
He just throws his entire body into that drop kick.
Oh, but Zack just coming in with the drop toe hold, the cover, and now, but Danielson anticipated.
There we go.
Danielson thinking cattle mutilation, perhaps. Yes, he is.
No.
But Zack able to immediately counter.
There you go.
Turn to his backside, and now Danielson was trying to rain down elbow strikes.
Jesus. Counter.
Deep cover, no.
Looking for the omoplata. He's got it. But now with the free arm as well. Adding the arm bar.
This is tough.
And cranking.
This is what I was talking about earlier.
Turning that wrist at such an unnatural
And
angle.
it's the right arm. It's the right wrist. The bone against the steel rod.
I'll be honest with you. Steel wins every time.
Every time.
And now,
I'll take steel and the points. Every time.
Extra hip twist on that.
yeah, Danielson, he invested early with those dragon screws, and now trying to reap the dividends.
50-50 position. Both guys got a foot.
And think about, folks, the great martial artists, the great submission guys can beat your ass in the blink of an eye. This match could be over at any heartbeat.
I mean, these guys have put more wrestling into how long we've been out here? 10, 12 minutes? Into 10, 12 minutes than we've probably seen all night. Counter. They're both so good.
What are they saying to each other?
Johnson swing contest.
Spinning in the face. That's low. That is low.
Listen to that slap.
He's gonna. Bryan's about to.
Oh, Zach faded after that one.
He slapped the taste out of his mouth. I avoided the swear jar there. Sidestepped it.
It shows your adaptability.
And now he's.
Well, it's no longer about who's the best technical wrestler. This is who proves it, who wants it more.
Hammering down at the heels of their respective boots.
Who is the toughest?
These guys are going to be ice in their heads and their faces later, busted lips and black eyes.
Oh, the uppercut to the inside of the right arm.
No wasted motion. A strategic match, if you want to call it that.
Dude, even if Bryan had nothing but one leg, if he just had nothing but that leg kick right there, he could win a match with that. It's that hard. It's that nasty.
Maybe not against Zack Sabre Jr. He couldn't.
Well, might have to find out.
Oh, Zach slipped, and now uppercuts, repeated shots to the inside of the right arm.
Well, he's got caught.
Backslide attempted, but Zach immediately changed his posture. He went forward, and now solid back elbows.
Well, Dragon stunned.
But Danielson frees his left arm and now fires back with elbows. Oh, man.
Nice shot.
They're just.
Both men trying the same thing.
So much of this is a pride thing, like who's got the. Backslide me, I'll backslide you. I'll elbow you.
Oh, Zach. Change the posture, the PK to the inside of the arm.
Amazing follow-through. Amazing follow-through.
Oh, man, like a soccer player or something.
Put the Dragon to sleep.
Who's a football kicker, Jay?
Oh, Michinoku driver. And now, Zack Sabre Jr.
Omoplata applied.
The
free arm.
Oh,
yes.
Goodness.
I want to see it. Ask him. Ask him.
Something's got to give. I can guarantee you that.
Danielson in very deep water, center of the ring. Both arms captured, his neck captured.
This is a huge opportunity.
Come on, Bryan.
For Zack Sabre
Kids,
Jr.
think about your wife. Retire now.
Let's go, Bryan. Fuck that guy.
Danielson making a desperate crawl.
Oh, he's tied up. Come on, Bryan. You coward.
Danielson turned the hips, got that leg on the bottom rope, and JR, that's, I think, Danielson's only chance of relief.
I think you're probably right.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if he can't even lift his arm.
So Zack Sabre Jr. clearly proved he was a better technical wrestler there. No way Bryan Danielson can escape from that hold.
Oh, man. You're really trying to bait me, manager, but I'm just far too cool.
You stay cool because right now, this match is heating up. Oh, yeah.
Hard kicks.
Man, that was cool. We actually make a good commentary team, the way we're bouncing off each other like that.
Danielson known for his kicks, but Zack Sabre Jr. known quite well for his.
You pointed it out earlier, Excalibur, and certainly Zack Sabre Jr. has put on weight in the right places. He's a stronger version of himself.
Yeah,
yes.
and as this match goes on and these guys get more fatigued, the targets become more stationary. I mean, Zack Saber's basically just kicking a heavy bag right now.
John, have you got a white towel there? You might need to throw it in here shortly.
Oh, what a roundhouse! He stopped Zack in his tracks, and Danielson, the follow-up.
And to be honest with you, Nigel, I might have to, you know,
Well, not now,
I wouldn't,
not now.
But what I mean is, I just can't imagine Bryan Danielson submitting to
Well, not
Zack
now,
Sabre
clearly,
Jr.
because he's about to stomp the living bejesus out of Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, no, he's not.
Zack slips in, and now
Saddle that on by.
look at that! Into the Jujigatami.
Like a tap, come on.
And Zack now with Danielson on his stomach.
Emotional
Yes.
counters. The fans are on the edge of their seat here
Right
tonight.
arm again.
Zack once again returns to the Jujigatami. Danielson rolls inward.
Yeah, the hitchhiker escaped to get out of it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Now
No, don't
Cradle
do it.
Regoplex.
Shoulder capture suplex. And now Danielson Busaiku knee. So down to Zack. Oh, the kick out.
Oh, dude, I thought that was it.
Hold on.
Zack's on wobbly legs.
Danielson drawing on the support of Seattle.
This might be your last big shot, Bryan. Three-pointer at the buzzer.
Oh, Busaiku knee.